Now, whether you've been playing guitar for 3 days, 3 months, or 3 years, most likely you already know how to play the E minor and the A minor chords on guitar. What you may not know is why these two chords are critical to your guitar playing. Today I'm going to show you a few different ways to play these chords and the magic behind them, coming up right now. Alright, let's get started with the E minor chord. So it looks and sounds like that right there. You're playing all 6 strings and you've got your 5th string and your 4th string. You're playing the 2nd fret. And what I'm going to show you is just a few different positions. You're always going to be playing the same notes, same frets, everything, but you're going to use different finger positions. So you're using these 2 fingers, or you can use these 2 fingers, or you can use these 2 fingers. All the same chord, everything the same. The difference is where do you go from here? Well, if you wanted to play the G major chord like that, then it would be a really nice transition to go from here to this G major chord. Same thing if you were to play it like this with these 2 fingers, then you're going to play the G major chord like that. So like this goes right into that G major chord very easily. Now the reason we want to talk about the G major chord is because the E minor is the relative minor chord of the G major key, or the G major chord. So G major chord, consider that as your 1, and then consider the E minor as your 6th chord. So you're always going to play in most songs with the key of G, you're going to have that E minor in there more than likely. Then you'll have the C chord and the D chord, for instance. So that's why you want to learn the E minor chord in different positions. Now the reason you want to play it in this position with these 2 fingers, I want you to play like you've got your index finger over these open strings, and this is what you call a bar chord. So now if you move this up 1 fret, you've got you an F minor chord. Move it up another fret, you've got you an F sharp minor chord. Move it up again, there's your G minor chord, there's your G sharp minor chord, and there's your A minor chord. And you can keep on moving up the neck, so forth, so on. So next, let's talk about the A minor chord. Very similar to the E minor chord. We're going to start out, looks and sounds like that. We don't play the top string, we just play from the 5th string down. And once again, we've got 2 positions. This will be position 1, or we can use these fingers, position 2. From this position here, we're going to very easily go to the C major chord. And again, the A minor chord is the relative minor, or the 6th chord of the C major key, or the C major chord. So just think as your C major chord as your 1, and then you walk down to the A minor chord as your 6th chord. And again, you've got chord progressions with the 1, 6, then you'd have the F chord, then you'd have the G chord, and then back to the C chord. It's a basic chord progression for the key of C. Now we're going to talk about why you would want to use these fingers. Simply the same concept. Now you're barring the open strings, and now when you move up a fret, now you've got a B flat minor chord. Move up to here, you've got a B minor chord. Move up to here, you've got a C minor chord, C sharp minor chord, D minor chord, and then on up the neck, so forth, so on. So hey, there you go. I hope you get why these 2 chords are critical to your guitar playing, and they serve as building blocks to learning your bar chords and learning songs. If you want to learn more about chords, chord progressions, and the basics for learning songs, then click the playlist on your screen or the one that I'll link below. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.